Y'all, just look at how much time has passed since we started this challenge. It hasn't even been a full month yet, but y'all, look how much time has passed and how many more days we have left. So many days and so much potential. We can get so much accomplished in these next several days. This morning's coffee, y'all, is so good. 10 out of 10, so good. I love taking old coffee jars or any old jars and turning it into a coffee cup. It's just so
catching a crazy love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
Y'all, I wasted so much time. There's only 3 minutes left on this timer. I feel like I could have got more words written if I just locked in and just stayed focused. So I'm really having a hard time right now trying to stay focused, and I don't know why today I've just really struggled to stay focused with the story. I feel like maybe I need another cup of coffee or something. I feel like my mind keeps drifting to other stuff. I keep ending up somehow on Pinterest. Maybe I need to put a block on Pinterest on my laptop. Like, I know I'm using it to help me get into the mood of the story, but I feel like it's becoming more a distraction now, so I probably gonna have to put Pinterest away.
Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a crazy love moving through me like a wildfire.
Do not get me wrong when I say this, but y'all, I love writing. I love writing so much. I wish I could write every day and non-stop without any interruptions, just be locked in my room at my desk and just do nothing but writing. But then there are days where I don't want to do anything. All I want to do is just sit in bed and scroll on TikTok all day, stay in bed all the way to 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me tell y'all, that sounds so good right now. And today is one of those days. This is one of those weeks where I would much rather just stay in bed all day and just doom scroll TikTok all day long. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There are going to be a lot of days where you just don't want to do anything. Even the things you enjoy doing and love doing, you just don't feel like doing it. You just rather just rot in bed and just watch TV or just doom scroll on your phone. A lot of people go through that. And it doesn't mean you love or hate writing any less. You still love writing. But one of the hard things about doing a challenge, y'all, is just getting through those low energy days or the days where you just want to be lazy and you're not in the mood to do anything. So this week I am going to be productive. I'm trying to get back into my routine before I fall off, because when you fall off routine, y'all, it is so hard to get back on. So I'm trying to stick with this challenge. So with that being said, let's just have productive next few days and continue on with the rest of the challenge. Y'all, we're getting close to the 30-day mark of this challenge, and I'm really excited. I'm really happy that I made it this far of all the progress I'm going to make during this challenge. And I want to know in the comments below, are y'all doing a 75 hard challenge with us? And in case you're new to this channel, hi, my name's Hannah, and we are in the middle of doing a 75 hard writing challenge. For the next 75 days, we are committing to working on our book projects and our book goals and making our publishing or author dreams come true. And if you want to join on this challenge, go ahead and subscribe and grab the copy of the free tracker below so you could keep up with the challenge with us and keep up with your own progress.
So we do have a few errands that I have to take care of and run, because we are going to Florida this summer for the very first time, and I am so excited. And I have to go run a few errands, take care of a few things, and I just gotta go run a few errands really quick, and then I continue on with the day. I don't know if I'm going to film all my errands because they're kind of boring and they're not really fun and exciting. Just gotta go to the bank and do a few other things, but I do need to go pick up lunch because I don't feel like making or cooking anything this week. So I want to go by Subway and get me some sub sandwiches for lunch this whole week, because I got a coupon. I love when I get coupon in the mail. But I got a coupon for Subway, and you get 2 subs for $12, I think, to $12.99. So I was like, let me just do that. That's enough for my entire week. So we're gonna recipe errands, grab lunch, then we're gonna come home and finish on with the rest of the day. Okay, let's go. Y'all, I probably have the world's most basic, boring order you could get. I got a Black Forest ham on Italian bread, and I think it's Italian bread, and I got an extra honey mustard and literally just lettuce, and that was it. I know that's so basic, but I am such a picky eater. I just don't like a lot of stuff on my sandwich. I like my sandwiches very simple, and honestly, saying it out loud, my order sounds dumb and a waste of time to get here, but you know what? I like my sandwiches simple. I don't like too much stuff on my sandwich. I don't like all the olives and the tomatoes and the onions, everything on the sandwich. I like my sandwich as simple as you could get it, and this is probably the most simple you get a sandwich. But the sandwiches smell so good. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat so bad. I'm starving. I just need to go to the store and get some chips because I was not about to pay for tiny little bags. I want enough chips to last me the week, so I want to go to the store and get me some chips, and then y'all, let me tell you, when I say that I am obsessed with this book, I'm obsessed. And I feel like I would have been further along in the story, but I really want to say this for my trip, my vacation. I was looking for other books to read because I was like, this book is so good. I want to read this book while I'm in the car for 8 hours driving to Florida. But I was like, this book is too good. So I decided to pick it back up today. And let me tell you, I just love his desperate, I guess, yearning for her. Dom is yearning for her so bad in this book. He's desperate. He is fighting for everything to have his wife back. And I love the story where they're already married. For me, there's not enough romance books where they're already a couple and they're fighting for their love and their marriage. And I just love that so much. It's so refreshing to see that because most books, for me, as I read, it's just like two people meet each other to fall in love. And I just love that so much. And honestly, my debut novel that I am working on, I paused for now, it is literally, they're already married, established relationship. It's a romance between a married couple and they're fighting for their love. And it just feels so good to see another author do the same thing too. So maybe I can learn something from this author, like Anaham. Maybe I could learn something from the way she writes it. I'm gonna be so real, y'all. I genuinely do not feel like walking today at all. And it's supposed to be part of 75 Hard Writing Challenge. Somewhere in your day, after your writing session, you're supposed to go outside, get 15 to 30 minutes of fresh air and sunlight. I was really praying. I was like, God, please let it be stormy and rainy all day. And as you saw in other parts of this vlog, it did not storm. It did not rain. The sun actually started to come out, even though the weather forecast swore that all day was supposed to be rainy and stormy. And only in the morning it did. So sometime today, I am going to have to go outside and go for a walk. The point of this challenge is to stay disciplined, consistent, and commit to a goal. Because in the past, y'all, I have always struggled to commit and stick to a goal. And I am trying to use this challenge to be a person that's trying to become a person that's not only disciplined, consistent, but someone that has really good commitment. I have the skills of commitment. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get ready.
Off your life. So in this life just slip by. These days they will come and go. That's how you build a good life. One step, two steps, three, and it's over. 5 into 6 again.
Okay, so we are at the library again. What am I saying? Okay, y'all, so I decided to come to the library today. I got my iced coffee right here. I brought my little tumbler. I got my iced coffee. I got my tumbler because I don't know how the library feels about, you know, bringing outside drinks. So but anyway, I decided to pull up at the library today, and like I said before, like these past few days, I've been struggling to being productive, and I feel like the best way to be productive is like to get out the house and change your environment, because I do feel like I know a lot of writers when they feel like they're in a I know a lot of writers when they feel like in a slump, or they feel like they have writer's block, or just not getting out the words or the scenes they want, they usually just go out and change their environment. And it actually does help me sometimes. Like when I leave my house and go somewhere else, it actually does help me get better ideas and then versus when I've been in the house. Honestly, I don't know if I get better ideas while at home. Sometimes I feel like I get better ideas when I'm out the house, and sometimes my best ideas are at home. It just really just depends on the day, I guess. But I thought, you know what, why not come to the library and just get some work done, get some writing done. Maybe I get some creativity. Like the scenes I wrote yesterday and the day before, they were like okay, like they weren't my favorite scenes. I feel like I could have done better. Like I know I hit like the 1,000 like word count, but I just feel like I used to in the past like write a little bit more. I feel like I'm not putting out as many words as I used to, even though that's not really as important. It's more about like, is the plot moving forward, is the characters and internal conflict obvious, am I showing not telling, and all that good stuff. And I know word count is like the least of writers' priorities, or it should be, but at the same time though, I feel like I'm not putting out as much as I used to, if it makes sense. And I don't know, I feel like these past few days the scenes I've been writing have been kind of mediocre, and I feel like I could do a little better. But anyway, I'm gonna come to the library. Hopefully I get the creative juices flowing. Sometimes when I sit around books like I did in Barnes and Noble's cafe, I need to go back, but the coffee is just questionable for me. But anyway, I love sitting around books because I feel like it inspires me. I feel motivated to write, maybe because of the other authors' work. Like I don't know, maybe it's their energy, I don't know, maybe it's the other authors' work around me is motivating me to want to like be productive and want to like write on my own story. So I don't know, let's go inside and see. I meant to be here like 30 minutes earlier, but I left something at the house, y'all, and it was so annoying. I had to literally turn the car around and go back and get it. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping because I don't know how much storage I have left on this phone. I'm literally using my phone to record, and I told myself when I get 1,000 subs I was gonna get a new camera. Haven't got around to doing that yet, but I need to. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. I don't know how much storage I have left.
Once in a while I dream. Once in a while I think of you. I reminisce on days gone by when you and I were new. Once in a while I dream, hoping that you'd return to me, but I know that you're not coming.
It's hours later after I left the library, and I had to say it was okay writing session. It wasn't anything grand, wasn't anything exciting. And I just think it's crazy because last week I was telling y'all that I feel like I made a breakthrough. I feel like I'm getting momentum. And last week and earlier this week, I feel like I was writing pretty good. I was getting stuff down, getting words down, just writing. And I feel like the story was finally coming together. I was starting to make sense of the story. And then these few days since I've been filming, I feel like I'm struggling to get the words. I'm struggling to write the scenes that make me feel excited for the story. Writing is never linear, y'all. It's never going to be always good writing session all the time. There are going to be some bad writing days. There could be some good writing days. There are going to be some mediocre, okay writing days. Not every day is going to be a perfect writing day. And I feel like these past few days have been in between. It's been very mediocre for me. And I feel like I was reading this Story Genius, and I know I'm so behind on Story Genius. 10 minutes, I read about 10 to 15 minutes a day, and I feel like it's not enough. That's why I'm going through it so slowly. As soon as the timer's up, I'm done. And I feel like that's why it's taking me so long to get through this book. Maybe I should spend more time reading it, even though the 75 Hard Challenge says I'm supposed to read it about 15 minutes a day. I feel like I should maybe increase my own, for me personally. But anyway, because I feel like it's taking me forever to get through this book. But anyway, she was talking about a pin prick. I can't remember what she said, but it was talking about that spark of an idea. How you first your story ideas, like it's a random scene, a random moment, a random line. Something just gives you that spark of inspiration. Hey, what if this turns to an idea? It's not like a whole entire plot or anything. It's just one spark of a moment. And she was saying writers you have to remember that one spark of that moment. She was saying the first pinprick. Remember the first pinprick? That's what I'm trying to say. It's the first pinprick. And then she was saying, hold on, y'all, gotta remember. She said basically take that first spark, that first inspiration, that first idea that came in your head when you first had a story idea. And then she said basically write down why you like that story idea. And then she said try to figure out the point. I can't remember everything it said. But anyway, I just feel like what I'm trying to say is so many. I'm probably going to have to delete some of this. I feel like I'm all over the place what I'm trying to say. Like, oh, God. That pinprick, the first spark of an idea made you want to write the story. And maybe it was like a what if situation or a scene. And I feel like as I have it right, the story has been taking a mind of its own. I feel like the plot is going in a different direction. I feel like as you write, you get more ideas as you go along. And I feel like the plot is just going in a different direction than what I originally imagined. I had this one plot idea. It was simple, one plot idea. And then I had other ideas I'm writing. Maybe it'd be interesting if I add this, or the character does this, or maybe if the character is like this, or what if this crazy thing happened? And I feel like as you write, you add layers over layers. And the original spark, it just goes into a different something else. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I feel like as I'm writing, I like the ideas that I'm getting down. I love the story direction it's going, but I feel like I am losing that first pinprick, that first spark that made me want to start writing the story in the first place. And I feel like it's getting lost in all the layers of ideas I suddenly have as I am writing this story. And I'm trying to figure out how can I get back to the original spark, if that makes sense. I'm still reading that chapter of Story Genius to get understanding what she's trying to tell me right now. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm all over the place, y'all. I'm really trying to get my thoughts together. Like I said, it's been hours ago since I was in the library writing, and I said that I was going to pick up the camera and tell y'all my thoughts, and literally got sidetracked, and I didn't do that. So if I sound crazy and all over the place, I'm sorry. I'm trying to put my thoughts together. Y'all, I do not know what's up with my cat, but she loves sitting in the bathtub. Like, I genuinely don't get why she loves sitting in this bathtub. She's here like every day, every morning without fail. Take a bath? Is that what you want? You want to take a kitty cat bath? You want a bath, don't you, sweetie?
I was swinging along, minding my business, when suddenly out of the blue, just like a present from heaven, beautiful, wonderful you, the clouds disappeared and the birds started singing a beautifully wonderful tune, for no other song could be worthy of beautiful, wonderful you. Now who could have thought this could happen? Who would have ever believed? Could it be true that someone like you could fall for somebody like me? I'll swing along, happy as ever, no longer lonely or blue.
Y'all, I decided to do something a little bit bold with my book. I don't know if I'm going to come to regret this later or love myself for doing it. And I don't know if it may make me in the future have to delete 50% of the book or keep or save the book from being a total piece of crap right now, because I decided to give my antagonist a point of view. I want to see what the antagonist is thinking. So I decided to go into his brain basically and just write out a scene today about who this antagonist is, what he wants to desire, everything. And let me tell y'all, I feel like I got so much creativity and productivity done in one writing session today. And I was just so proud of myself. I was like, I feel like my creativity is coming back. And I feel like my productivity is getting a little better. And I feel like that's what my story needs. I feel like my story, y'all, was getting kind of dull. It was kind of dull. I feel like I was dragging out the scenes and the chapters I was writing. And I was like, oh my God, this is like, myself was getting bored. And if you're getting bored with your story, then that's a sign you need to fix something. Something's wrong, something's off. I need to think outside the box, maybe raise the stakes, do something. Because the story, if I'm bored, the reader's 100% going to be bored. So I was like, let me just get the antagonist point of view. Now it's like, it may work, it may not, it may sound like total garbage. I don't know. But I took a bold step and I was like, give him POV. And let me tell you, I have fun writing the antagonist. I enjoy writing his POV, his thoughts. And I want people to, when they read it, I want them to understand why he's the way he is and not just be evil, just to be evil. But there's a reason why behind it. I don't know if I want him to be like a tragic antagonist. I want people to understand and totally get why he's doing it, but he's going about the wrong way. And the plot just like the story is writing itself basically. And I'm trying to get it all back on track. And it feels like it's everywhere at once. Because when I write sometimes, y'all, there's just so many ideas coming to my head. And I try to put it all in one draft so it can make sense. And I know there's going to be thousands of words. There's no telling how many words I have in total. Y'all, my writing process for the first draft feels so chaotic. I literally have 3 drafts at this point. Because I have a first draft. Then I stopped. And I stopped at the part where the protagonist was the antagonist. And then I went to another draft, start writing there. So I want to confuse myself. And then not to mention, I have another document full of random scenes all over the place, which are technically not random, but I have another Google Doc with random scenes. And y'all, my process seems like a hot mess, chaotic, and will honestly make someone crash out. But I feel like at the end, I'm going to be able to glue it all together. It's just the way I have it. I feel like I'll be able to put it all together and figure out what the story's trying to be. Right now, the story's just trying to find itself at this point. Just had to say, this week started off a bit unproductive. I feel like I lost my creativity, but I feel like now, since I decided to be a little bold, change things up a little bit, step outside the box, I feel like I'm getting my creativity back with this story. But anyway, y'all, I am going to end this vlog right here because honestly, I'm a bit tired and I have a... What the heck? Y'all see her? My sister trying to... What button is? Where's your laptop? It's somewhere. It's in the living room. Y'all, let me get off this camera. My sister's trying to mess with the camera, but she's played too much. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to end this video here. I'm prepared for this trip. We're going to Florida. Oh my gosh, we are going to Florida. I have never been to Florida, y'all, at all. I feel like I haven't seen the beach in a long time. But anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. In the next video, I will see you all in Florida. All right. Bye.
I was swinging along, minding my business,